Pop Squat coming at you. We're going to listen to something that was sent in by HC. HC has, you've probably heard that name here on the channel before, has sent in a bunch of music in the past. This is another track from Guardin. Really like Guardin. In fact, Guardin has shown up in the comments on a number of his videos to just kind of say, hey, it's awesome that you're reacting to this stuff. I love it when people stop by and they notice that I've reacted to things. And it's always surprising to me. Let's check this out, though. This is a song called Knockout that HC sent in from Guardin and produced by To The Good. Looks like it came out in 2018. It doesn't have an album listed, so I'm assuming this was just like an online release. It is listed as R&B, rap, indie rap, and emo rap. R&B. Alright. I love when it's identifiable as another style of music that I also understand. Or, you know, I know what it sounds like. Let's get my ugly mug out of the way here. I'm just curious if this is going to be loud enough, so I'll turn it up just a little bit. Let's get into this. 2 minutes and 15 seconds Knockout from Guardin, produced by To The Good. Thanks again to HC. Let's go. Little loud. Gonna turn it down again. Backing up a little bit. So I want his vocals to start in a way that makes sense instead of like right in mid-word.
That night week since you left and broke my heart. Said that I should talk about it. Well, where do I start? Let me light the spliff. I've been floating in the dark. Some would call me insecure and some would call it art. I'm a fucking master pessimistic little cunt. You're a hypocrite if you don't think that I'm a stunt.
Oh, the lyrics are really good. And it's funny because, like I have said before, I like a good sense of humor, and I can see the sense of humor coming through in this, even though it's a sad song. It's a song about pain, right? But this is almost like he's sick of hearing himself complain, and so he is poking fun at himself at the same time. Some would call me insecure and some would call it art. Fantastic. I'm a fucking mess. A pessimistic little cunt. You're a hypocrite if you don't think that I'm a stunt. Like, come on. I'm a fucking mess. It's great. These are fantastic lyrics. I'm loving it.
Never wanna talk, so I'll just roll another blunt. Feeling like the prophecy when I'm up in the cut. And I guess I'll be okay if I just try a little harder. You're the wind beneath my sails and the crack inside my armor. I'm awake cause I fake sleep, head against the mortar. I'm a bake like a cake when I smoke another quarter. Fuck love, I'm a soil lay, probably boil lay. Looking at it while I'm sitting on the toilet. Like acid tablets, I'm a foil lay.
Oh, see, and that little bit right there, what he does with acid tablets, how he draws it out, it makes me want to know why. Like acid tablet, like what was the point of that? I don't know, but it's fascinating to me.
Like acid tablets, I'm a foil lay. Can't talk too much, don't wanna spoil.
Interestingly, now that I say that, why is that? He says sitting on the toilet like acid tablets. Something about how he said acid tablets reminds me of some of the ways that Mike Doty performs his lyrics, and I'm a huge Mike Doty fan. Mike Doty is he's solo artist as well, but he was the lead singer and organizer of Soul Coughing, band that, if you don't know Soul Coughing, go find their stuff. They are amazing, as is Mike Doty. But something about the way he said that just triggered that in my head, and I was like, ah.
Like acid tablets, I'm a foil, can't talk too much, don't wanna spoil, time's up, guess you're clocked out. Girl, you really hit me with a knockout. Rather like a lapse with my bike mount. Kiss upon a blunt, I'm a kite now. Sky high, never climb now. I'ma stay for it like I'm grime now. Something isn't right, I'ma find out. I'm only gonna change if I sign out.
James Sword style.
Why? Why have that at the end? I'm not sure I get the R&B label on this. I don't think I would include R&B. I think this is very alternative rock. I don't get the R&B. But then the that tag at the end, that outro. Why? Is that just because they like the way it sounded? Is that because they wanted that to... So here's my thinking. They had that outro, long outro considering the song's 2 minutes 15 seconds. It sounds something like what was in the song. You can hear some of the same themes that are kind of throughout the rest of the song repeated in this outro section. And they wanted us to have this...
James Sword style.
Is that guitar? Like, is that all guitar? Because if so, it's really pretty amazingly well played. But this is what they wanted us to have as our last impression of the song, right? All of this, and it's a very different style, different speed than the rest of the song. The song is called Knockout. Okay, let's take a look at that. It's been weeks since you left and broke my heart. Said that I should talk about it. Well, where do I start? Let me light the spliff. I've been floating in the dark, some would call me. Right. Never want to talk, so I'll just roll another blunt. Feel like the prophecy when I'm up in the cut. Love that line. And I guess I'll be okay if I just try a little harder. You're the wind beneath my sails and the crack inside my armor. I'm awake because I fake sleep. Head against the mortar. I'm a bake like a cake when I smoke another quarter. Fuck love, I'm a soil it, probably boil it, picking at it while I'm sitting on the toilet like acid tablets. I'm a foil it. Why knockout? I'm a foil it. Can't talk too much, don't want to spoil it. Time's up, guess you clocked out, girl. You really hit me with a knockout. Okay, got it. There's a... Time's up, guess you clocked out. Girl, you really hit me with a knockout. I'd rather lock lips with a bike mount. Kiss up on a blunt. I'm a kite now, sky high, never climb down. I'm a stay it for... What? I'm a stay it? I'm a stay for it, like I'm grime now. Still doesn't make much sense to me. Something isn't right. I'm a find out. I'm only going to change if I sign out. So basically, he's saying he's using knockout in this case like just a surprise. Like you knocked me out. Like what you did to me totally threw me for a loop. But what is the point at the end? And maybe I'm just fixating on this way too much, which is entirely likely. But it is the last 15-20 seconds of the song. And so it makes me wonder, like, why have that thing at the end? It's fun. It's nice. It's not dancey, but it's like there's good energy to it. It doesn't sound like, if you're knocked out and you wake up and you're like loopy afterwards, like that would be a little like, if it were like backwards or something like that. It's interesting. I really like the song though. Like, I really like the song. I think it sounds cool. I think there's some cool elements to the music itself.
You're a hypocrite if you don't think that I'm a stoy. Never wanna talk, so I'll just roll another blunt. Feeling like the prophecy when I'm up in the cut.
Yeah, I would absolutely listen to this. Great track. Guardin is getting to be a favorite, for sure. Excellent. Really good. Thanks again to HC for sending this in. I appreciate that, man. You send in some good stuff, and it's always nice to recognize people who have sent me music, and also to recognize that they send in just really good stuff. I get a lot of one-offs from people, and that's fine. So when I get somebody who has sent me a number of things, it's nice when I can recognize that and go, okay, I know this is probably going to be something I'm going to like. Simon HC, I'm trying to think, Hater Watch. Vidmaster is a newer patron who has sent in some great stuff. Alina Phoenix. There's a lot of people that I get get recommendations from that I really like what they send me. Yeah, Guardin is very good. I enjoy it. Thanks again, everybody. I hope you like this one because this is a good song. And there you go. Pop Squat. Check it out. Please like, subscribe, and share. Oh, one thing I did in the other videos, and I haven't done in this one yet. Somebody asked in the comments to one of my videos my top 10 rappers post 2000. And I put this together. I mentioned it in the other videos today. I'll probably only mention it today. But I thought it was kind of fun. So since it's post 2000, I'm leaving out people like Eminem, Busta Rhymes, Crazy Bone, and who was the other one? Why, I said it earlier. From Bone Thugs and Harmony. So there's a bunch of people. Some 80s rappers that I really like are not in here. So post 2000 is what I tried to do. Maybe Killer Mike and LP should be on here, but maybe not. I think maybe they started before 2000. I also said a couple things. First, I love a good fast rapper. I like a talented freestyler. I like good strong lyrics, and I like experimental vocals. And my list is Young Thug, Tyler the Creator, Drake, Chief Keef, Nicki Minaj, Shady Boy, Snow the Product, Trippie Redd, Harry Mack, and Kendrick Lamar. I just thought of somebody else who could have been on here too. Earl Sweatshirt. Not sure. I think I've only done like maybe 3 or 4 songs from Earl Sweatshirt. So, and if any of those people had started before 2000, probably add JPEG Mafia. And I had Rich Brian too, but I don't think he's in the same caliber as these other people. I really like The Sailor from Rich Brian, and so I'm taking that whole album into account, and I thought that was pretty fantastic. Musically, it was really, really amazingly well done. So anyway, if you like that list, or if you don't like that list, let me know what you think. I'm curious to see what people think of my list. Those are the sorts of rappers I like. And they kind of run the gamut from Shady Boy he is a street poet. He is amazing. If you haven't watched any of his videos, I've reacted to a few of them. Oh my god, he's so fucking talented. He's just amazing to me. But then all the way up to, Harry Mack, who does specifically freestyle. I know he's got some of his own tracks that he's done, but his freestyle is what is knocking it out of the park. Nicki Minaj, incredibly pop sensibility to her. Chief Keef, innovator, creative output like nobody else. Drake, the incredibly well done stuff. Tyler the Creator, also incredible lyricist. Young Thug. I love his vocals. Love what he does. I mean, just I would love to hear what people think, if this is a list that you agree with or disagree with. Like, who else might be good to put on it? Because I spent maybe 10 minutes putting that list together, so I'm sure I fucked something up. Thanks a lot again to HC. Thanks to Guardin. This was awesome. Pop Squat. Check it out. Somebody is at my door. Please like, subscribe, and share. I'll be back tomorrow. Bye-bye.